On Tuesday in Perth, we saw over 600 runs and 3 high-class centuries. First from Rohit Sharma, then George Bailey and Steve Smith as Australia chased down 310 with relative ease. Could India respond today in Brisbane? We're at the Gabba for highlights of the second one-day international of this 5-match series. The toss was won by MS Dhoni and he decided to bat. Home side made 3 changes. David Warner, Mitchell Marsh and Josh Hazlewood made way for Sean Marsh, John Hastings and Kane Richardson. There was 1 change for India, Ishant Sharma replacing Bhuvaneshwar Kumar. India to bat then. Let's get to the highlights.
We were talking earlier, Brett Lee, about Josh Hazlewood and the length and line that he bowled in the last game. Very consistent. Richardson hasn't been consistent yet. He's bowled a number of balls out there so far. If you keep bowling out there on pitches with even bounce and even pace, you're going to go for plenty of runs, particularly when you bowl to a guy who's made 171 last time he batted. That deserved to get hit, and it did.
That's gone. Fine leg is a long way around from there, and the only question is whether it's gone all the way.
I think it has. I think it's just got over the ropes down in front of our commentary box here. Yep, signalled. Bit of a top edge. This time the line not bad, but it was a bit short. There's been a lack of consistency so far from Richardson. That's been his downfall.
Yeah, a few nerves, that happens. He's got the chance to get it right, and that's the great thing about 50 over cricket, is that you can a bad over or 2, but you can fight your way back.
Here we go. Third man is very wide. He's not going to get that. It's a fumble and a knock on and into the ropes. Duke.
Well, he got it and then lost it.
Rohit Sharma takes bowling for 4 through covers. Bunted down the ground with grace.
Well, that was just very easy, wasn't it, from Kohli? He's tried to crack a couple through the offside, through the point region, but he could just get on that front foot and hit through it nicely.
Yes, that was Sachin Tendulkar's great area from just outside off stump to make sure that it couldn't be stopped by mid-off. He just off-used the wrists and the face of the bat.
So edge short. So again, wide of off. So Kohli can't just wait and either hit down the ground or whip to leg.
Oh, we've seen a few of these now. Genuine edge. Hands stopping on an impact, so it takes a little bit of energy out of that ball. That's probably why it bounces to Finch. Oh.
That's 4 from a fine sweep.
Oh, it's beautifully hit in the gap again. That's well controlled from Sharma. Wasn't a bad bounce up, just a really good shot.
Yeah, it's well bowled, on the money, that's for sure. And you've got to applaud good batting, that's for sure. So watch the way he just rolls the wrists. 127 k's per hour, but he's got that pretty much out of the middle.
It's nicely hit. That's in the gap. That could be a boundary. It will be. That's what they need more of. A boundary of the over or 2. That's what they didn't see the other night in this period.
It's a matter of knowing when to put the foot down. Certainly that's the way to do it. Nice sweep shot there.
Fast as Virat Kohli is, I don't think he's made it. It's Kane Richardson, the thrower. I loved how he prepared himself. He circled the ball a touch, and he was a touch slow to it, but it might work in his favour because Coley decided to go. He wiped his hands on his buttocks, ready for the throw. It's a ripper. Wade, quick, gone! Well, that changes things. That is a waste for Coley. There was a slight mix-up. Sharma didn't want to come. It was that half a second delay in the turn, and Coley's walking.
Is it a game changer? A little, well, not a little, a modern master goes. He's not a little master at all. He's a modern master. 2 for 134 is the score. Oh, he got a bit of luck. Well, you might argue that he deserves it because he's played with tremendous flair today. Been better on the offside today than he was at the Wacker, but that was a mistake.
He's had to be better on the offside today because they're bowling out there. That's a really distinct plan to have him hit that way because that front foot doesn't go back. He doesn't rock back onto the back foot and play cut shots. He stands, tries to hit on the up.
Much you can do about that. Just get back to your mark. I suppose the answer is don't bowl quite so short.
Excellent support for Rohit Sharma and well-deserved cheers from, well, the Australian and the Indian crowd, I reckon. A quality 100 that. Never easy after you've made a big score like he made at the Wacker only 2 days ago to back it up and do it again, particularly in this heat, and he's done it well.
That is excellent. That is really excellent. It's a long boundary. Fast fielder had no impact. It was a good delivery, just short, back of a length, and a cramped little flip pull shot with power.
Well, the umpires thought that it was over. They've rethought. People have come on with drinks. Fielders have got to go back to where they were. There's still a ball left in this over. The previous over only cost, what, 5 or 6? The one before 7, the one before 5. I mean, they're doing pretty well, but this one a little bit. What have we got now off this? 8. Ball left.
Again, same shot, same gap, same result. Worst ball, that one.
Spoke too soon. Guess what the score is? 2 for 222.
In the gap, it's beautifully placed again from Bailey.
He just hits the gaps. There were 2 men out there and it's landed perfectly between them just before the rope. He's shaking his head, I think, just because he might have mishit it a little bit. Well, it looked pretty good.
Oh, I reckon Glenn Maxwell, a little go at him then. So that's your biggest, is it? Is that everything, eh? You couldn't even get it over the rope. Sliced it away, Jadeja. All good effort. Get 2, George Bailey. He's been really good, as I said a moment ago, Jadeja in the field. He gave that everything as well.
Always hard when the ball's going over your shoulder, especially when you're running flat out, because you've got to try and keep your head still, keep the ball in the frame, but make the ground to the ball. And he did everything there except for hang on to it.
Oh, just missed the stumps. That's a 300 up for Australia. That's twice in the space of 3 days they've made 300 batting second.
It's even more tough an ask on Yadav when you consider that His 9 overs had gone for more than 6 and over. So he's been expensive. Now he's got to drag it back in an enormous way.
It's well struck from Maxwell. It may not be 4 though. Coley does well. Keeps it to 2.
He just can't find that boundary. That was close. Off the bat, I thought it was going to beat this man.
Now this is up in the air. I think it's probably safe. It is. Just another 2.
That's gone a long way in the air. Where was he trying to hit this one? Somehow it's found a big gap out there. There were fielders running everywhere, but a 6 will do it. This is what he likes.
That's exactly how he's thinking too. 5 to win now for Australia. Maxwell really does have a licence now. He's thinking boundary here for sure. I felt the breeze up here.
When he gets back in, though, you know that Darren Lehman's going to walk over to him and say, Maxie, that's all you needed to do. 21 from 23, you helped George Bailey out, and you got us over the line without having to do anything stupid. Well, many things stupid. His own talent is what causes him the problems.
That was all very cool and calm from Australia as they completed a record chase at the Gabba, 309 for 3. Runs right the way through that upper order. Really good base from Finch and Marsh, and then Bailey and Maxwell finishing it off very effectively. India's bowlers, well, they lacked discipline really. Too many wides. An extra couple of overs were crucial there. Just wickets for Sharma, Yadav and Jadeja, but they've got to improve for the next game in Melbourne. India then 308 for 8. They need 330, 340 if they're going to defend a total like that, bowl the way they are. Australia comfortable winners by 7 wickets with an over to spare. Rohit Sharma was man of the match.